Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions. Today we're going to look at a game called City of Gangsters. This game comes out August 9th of 2021 and it was developed by Somasim and published by Cassetto Games. I want to thank them for the review copy. However, all thoughts will be my own. So I played this for a couple of hours and I did play before the release, so there might be some differences here or there. But I'm here to talk about whether or not I think this game is good enough to recommend to you guys. So, first of all, what is City of Gangsters? It is a single player, and I have to stress this is only going to be a single player game. And this is a 4X type of game. The closest game I would really compare this to if you want to go like mechanics to mechanics, but obviously the themes are going to be very different. It's going to be civilization. There are very familiar aspects here if you are used to those type of games. First of all, the game plays over the course of around 10 to 15 years. There's a lot of modifications with your starting sort of default win conditions, but pretty much how it goes is it's going to be played on over turns. Every time you end a turn, it's going to be a couple of in-game days. And after a full year has passed, you're going to get a report of everything you've done. Now, the goal is to pretty much play... Oh, there's a huge, lengthy tutorial, but pretty much what you want to do is you want to cover as many goals as you can. And this could be from amassing a lot of wealth, this could be from controlling a lot of areas and cities, maybe getting a ton of trade routes, operations, and even more people in your crew. So, let's talk about some of the mechanics in the game. Okay, so... like I said, the goal is to start from a small little corner and expand your business out. So you can start your business legit. You can own a business that sometimes, just produces a lot of stuff passively, like bottles or maybe lumber. But then, of course, you can build the fronts and have a back end area that you can make moonshine in, make your own cigarettes, etc. And then now the goal is to go out and start selling your stuff and start building a business. There's a ton of different mechanics and aspects here. You're going to be starting off with one person, and with that one person, you're going to be going around the map. We have different actions that you have a certain amount per turn, and you have movement, so you can be driving around and going to different shops. Of course, the map is going to be somewhat randomly generated every single time you play, and the map is huge. It's a very large map to explore with a lot of key points. So you have your base, you have your operations, and then how it's pretty much going to go for the most part is you're going to be crafting your items, and there are going to be requirements, and after you finish crafting your items, you can pick them up in your car, because the way the movement works in this game is you don't walk on foot. All your movement is in a car. You get different types of cars, and your characters have different traits. So you can have like a basic car, or you can have like a truck which has even more space. So you pick up, for instance, your moonshine, and then you go to different shops and you see what you can buy from them and what you can sell for them. Sometimes you're gonna need to just be a straight delivery man and purchase stuff that you need, bring it back to your base so they can go ahead and keep on producing. You want to keep building up your money, you want to keep building up your cred. Every time you sell and talk to a person, you're gonna pretty much be going to be increasing your relationship with them, and that's gonna help a lot. Sometimes you can get lower prices from them. You can be nice and and pay a little bit more for their goods, and then over time you're going to be able to get favors. With this favor, you can go ahead and ask them, hey, we want to expand our business, our territory. I want to turn your shop into a front, and then you can, and they can help you expand. Or you can be like, hey, I control this area now. However, I'm going to kind of extort you for money, but it's of course said in a much more nicer way. So they're like, okay, fine, we'll give you $20 a month. So it's a game that's all about city. It's pretty much a city management game, but I did say it's very comparable to Sims because there's a ton of stuff. It's a 4X game, right? So like I said, you're going to be expanding your business, going out to different areas, and there are enemies in the game. There are sort of barbarians. I'm going to be comparing to Civ game. There's barbarians which are all over the map, and sometimes you could meet up with them and talk to them and even fight them. Combat in this game is very, it's very simple. Everyone has a character. Every character has their own HP, and you can equip different weapons on them. You can have like melee weapons, you can have range weapons, and then depending on what the other character has and their fighting prowess, because every character has their own skills, and as you play with them more, you can level them up. Oh, this person has much more actions per turn. This person's going to be very good at delivery driving, or you can just increase their weapons. So the more people you recruit, and you can recruit people just by finding different houses and getting favors from people. Like, I want to meet this guy. Let me look at them. And then you click on that guy and you look at their traits. Like, oh, this guy is kind, meaning he can go into enemy territory and they stay neutral instead of, seeing you as an opposition. So your civilization in this game is called an outfit. So an outfit are the large major players. So if you, like I said, if you play Civ before, you pretend like the Roman Empire, and then you meet like Europe or something like, or you meet like Japan or something, and they're another civilization. They're another outfit. So they're going to be doing the same type of stuff as you. So you're going to be ending up doing large scale sort of chess maneuvers to get around. So there's trade routes you can do. Like I said, you level up your guys, and it's all about trying to get as much done as possible in the time allotted. It's all single player, so you don't have to worry about like, min-maxing and stuff. It's a pretty interesting game. I do have to say the graphics are pretty decent, and the music, man, I don't even remember. Like it doesn't stick out in my mind, so it didn't bother me, but it didn't make me go, wow, that's some cool like sound effects or music. It's not bad. This game is not action-packed at all. It is very much a chill resource management game, but I think it's done pretty well here. There's a lot of replayability because there's different ways to go about things, and like I said, your goal is to hold as many of these sort of trophies and goals as you can. So you want to, they even give you like, oh, if you hold this amount, you get this level, this amount, you get this sort of prestige, and the highest level of this prestige. So there's a lot of different ways to go, and every single time you play, like I said, it will be different areas, different people, a lot of different ways to build, trade routes. Oh, do I want to sell moonshine here, or maybe I want to just go rob other people and deal with them. There's also like a ton of other things I didn't mention in this game, like buying buildings, cops. There's a ton of stuff in here. But City of Gangsters, I feel like it's not a bad game at all, and it's gonna be $29.99 US when it comes out. Honestly, if you really like these 4X type of games, but you're tired of like the big civilizations or the sci-fi stuff, this is not a bad game to check out. City of Gangsters comes out on the 9th. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already subbed for daily videos, if you guys want to see my Let's Play of the game, head on over to my Let's Play YouTube channel called MabiVsGamesVOD. I'll have a couple of episodes on there. If you want to see more, we'll definitely play more. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.